with more of a feeling of being home, where you belong. 6, office. Office is a room or building in which you would place your desk so that you can do your work. Building is a structure or a building that might be used for an office or school or place of business, or a government building as well. It is a structure. Sometimes it's single story, sometimes it's multiple stories, but that is a building. 8, soccer field. Hopefully you have your soccer field or football field completed by this time. I hear you are having one made. It is the grounds that is designated to play soccer. But you can also do other sports there as well, such as football or baseball, volleyball, whatever other sports you do in your region. The next one, number 9, book. Hopefully we all know what a book is. It's important to know that a book provides us learning. Now this booklet that I've made for you is a booklet. Is called that because it's not bound on the sides in the form of a book. But it is like a book. So we call it a booklet. Booklet. Okay? And it has information of importance written in a book for you to read and to learn. Now anything close to this when you're defining it is fine, is okay. If you went and wrote what the dictionary said and it's anywhere close to what I've said, that is fine. Count it as well done. Number 10 is pencil. A pencil is a long, thin piece of wood usually, not always, but sometimes plastic, that has lead coming down through the middle with a point at the end so you can write your work, whatever, whether it be schoolwork or business. 11, paper. This is paper right here. Paper is what we write on. It used to be called papyrus because it was made from a reed out of the water when we talked about the reed, remember? And now paper is usually made out of trees. That's why many of us like to have paperless offices, we call them now in America, because we like to use storing our information in our hard drives on our computer so we can save and not use too much paper. 12 is floor mat. A mat that's used on the floor. Now you can have mats that you place other places, like a placemat you place on the table underneath your plates. But a floor mat is something for you to sit on or to lay on or sleep on. And you may have some of those in your classroom. I would suspect you may. Floor mat is 2 words but formed together to mean one meaning. 13 is bed. It is similar to a floor mat, only it's raised off the floor and usually has a wooden structure with legs, 4 legs, like a chair has 4 legs, but it's long enough for someone to lay down flat and not hang off the end in order for you to take a nap, rest, or sleep for the night. Usually we think of the bed as a place to sleep overnight. The next one is number 14, flag. As you may see, I have an American flag and a Californian flag in back of us. I hope you can see that in the picture. A flag is a cloth material with symbols on the flag for your country, that the people in your country have come together and formed as a symbol representing your country. 15, flag pole. It's 2 words again to have one meaning. Flag pole is the place where you hang your flag, and it's usually very tall, slender, and thin, and up at the top you hang the flag. 16 is a dictionary. Hopefully by now you are familiar with what a dictionary is, because you should be using that in your work in the English class. It is a book of words with explanations and meanings for each word listed. And not all dictionaries have every single word in that language. So some dictionaries will be thin and some will be thick. The unabridged thick dictionaries have most likely every word in the English language. Your thinner dictionaries will have the words most commonly used, which should be enough for you in the first couple of years of learning English. 17, encyclopedia. Now, encyclopedia is a set of books, and they're often numbered by volumes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, usually to like 30 or 40 books, alphabetically listed, that talk about and explain subjects, and in our case, maybe some fruits and vegetables, and they explain different words and subjects in the world, in our cultures. And for example, I said you could look in an encyclopedia to find out what an apple is. The reason is the encyclopedia usually tells more about what an apple is than the dictionary. And they often have pictures, which makes it easier for you to understand. So an encyclopedia can be very valuable for learning. I used encyclopedias when I was a young person. My parents had a set at home. It was an old set, but much information stays the same throughout time, such as what are fruits and vegetables. They don't change much. Now maybe you'll have a different hybrid or a different kind of plant that they develop, but generally the main types of fruits and vegetables are going to remain constant and with this always. So some information doesn't ever change drastically. It stays pretty similar. And then as time has gone on, it's added new information and new inventions, new technology. That's when the later encyclopedias become very important to have. And then often nowadays you can look them up online. The next one, 18, is letter. Now, letter has a couple of meanings, just like many words do. A letter of the alphabet is either A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Remember I said the letters of the alphabet? Or a letter can be a written note that you have written to send to someone in the mail or in the email to explain something to them. The next one, man. A man is a male of the human species, of the Homo sapiens species. So a man is a male, or a young man is a boy. 20, woman is an adult female, or an adult girl. It's a female human being. 21, boy is a male child of the human species. Girl is a young female of the human species. Child is a young human, but it can be either a boy or a girl. It can stand for both. So you would say, what is this child's name? And you could say that safely, not knowing whether it's a boy or a girl, because sometimes the way they're dressed, it can be hard to tell sometimes. So you can safely say, what is your child's name? And you're not going to get it wrong. Like, what if I said, what is your boy's name? And it was really a girl. The girl and the parents might be insulted. So to be safe, you could say, what is your child's name? And then you would be okay. The next one is 24, adult. An adult is a fully grown human being, such as myself or your teacher. We are adults. Usually in America, we're considered legally an adult when you're 18.